Get ready, America, for this is the best of Destination Small Town, a Cluck TV production, featuring the shows that have taken Sweet Swine County by storm. The reality hit, The Real Housewives of Sweet Swine County, Sweet Swine's favorite music show, Backstage at the Commune, the tastefully done cooking segment, Cooking It Up with Betty, the always zany soap opera, As the Corn Grows, and of course, the wildly popular talk shows that share what's happening inside and outside Sweet Swine County. Which shows will you be seeing today? Stay tuned and find out right after the break.
Get ready, because our culinary expert and, dare we say, wine aficionado beyond belief, Betty Thompson, is preparing some tantalizing dishes for us on her show, Cooking It Up with Betty. In the midst of cooking, our dear old Betty does join her What's Cooking reporters traveling throughout our story country. Now, on this station and the web.
This program is made possible in part by Swine Tales Publication, the proud publisher of Sweet Swine County maps and plat books, now publishing authors from throughout Sweet Swine County. Swinetail Publications is now making plans for their next book tour, and they may be held in these small towns with the release of I Married a Swine by Destiny Disaster. Born in the Bronx, the youngest of 13 children, she learned how to fight for what she wanted at a very tender age. With stars in her eyes and a dream in her heart, she left home at 16 and set out to make it on the Big White Way. Undeterred by the competition, she found herself waiting tables at the Footlight Cafe in order to keep a roof over her head, when a chance meeting led to what she believed to be the love of her life. Boy, was she wrong. You can't judge a book by its cover, girls, and this guy's cover was every girl's fantasy. Rich, handsome, funny. That is, until she married the guy. What happened next? Well, you'll just have to buy the book. It's worth every penny in life lessons learned. She got out with her life, and next time she'll have her eyes wide open to what lies beneath. Each of these towns are being considered for a book signing because of the information found on the best source about small towns of the Midwest. To learn about these towns, visit destinationsmalltown.com.
Get ready for a website like no other. A website where you will find stories done by reporters, tourists, and celebrities from Sweet Swine County. Yes, I said Sweet Swine County. With nothing happening in their county, they decided to do some stories about the businesses and points of interest located in their neighboring towns and counties. Take a unique look at life inside the small towns of the Midwest by visiting DestinationSmallTown.com.
This program has been made possible by SweetSwineScoop.com, the online magazine that keeps Sweet Swine County citizens informed on what's happening. For if it happens in Sweet Swine County, it's news to us.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of As the Corn Grows. Today, we join Lawyer Ed as he meets with Carolyn the librarian about a matter of great importance.
Okay, hold on. Calm down. I know you hit a busload of nuns. I know that. But I have it on good authority that the nun who was driving drinks a lot of communion wine, and not just on Sunday. So don't worry. When I get her on that stand, I'll crack her like a nut. Yeah. Kind of like that, yeah. Don't worry. I'll see you in court. Don't worry. All right, thanks, bye.
We get back to the subject at hand now.
What was the subject at hand?
I'm revoking your conditional use library card.
What? My library card?
Don't play innocent with me, mister. You've gotten 3 warning letters about this overdue library book.
Wilma, have we gotten any notices from the library?
Yes, you've got 3 of them. I told you to return your autobiography and buy one, but you just wouldn't do it, would you?
We just can't have people playing willy-nilly with library rules. As the Sweet Swine County librarian, I revoke your library card. And you will owe $7.50 for a replacement copy of One Duck, One Ventriloquist, One Autobiography, plus the $35 late book fee.
It's my book. I wrote this book.
This copy belongs to the library. Good day, Lawyer Ed.
Lawyer Ed, you're 4 o'clock. Johnny Happening is here.
Okay, Wilma, send him right in.
Sure thing, Lawyer Ed.
Do I look like a man without a library card?
No.
Have a seat. Oh, Mr. Happenings, good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah, how are you doing?
Good. Well, I called you. I wanted you to come in and see me. I don't know, I called you 3 or 4 days ago, but I was out of town too. But I was over there when they got the new motel with the new thick towels. I folded them up no matter what I could do. I could hardly get my suitcase closed.
I don't really care.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I've been waiting to get paid for this gun case I've been working on. But, paying customers get priority. But then you should know that.
Yeah, well, let me just check and see what happened with that.
Please do.
Yeah. Well, Wilma.
Yes?
Did you send that check out for Mr. Happenings that I told you to last week?
I asked you about that one, and you said it was a non-priority and Happening would just have to wait.
What? I told you what? I told you not to?
You said he could wait.
Thanks, Wilma. You know how secretaries are. You can't live with them and you can't get them to shut up.
Well, I wouldn't know. I don't have one anymore. I had to let mine go. Customers weren't paying their bills.
Well, we'll take care of that. We'll get this whole thing straightened out. Don't worry.
Please do.
Hey, Wilma.
Yes?
Could you write a check, a priority check, a real priority check, a hot one, to Mr. Happenings and get that in the mail tomorrow. Talk to me.
But you said that...
Don't worry about what I said. Just do what I said.
Sure thing, Lawyer Ed.
Okay. So sorry about that mix-up. I'm running for office, and I want to thin the field down a bit before we get to the big debates. I want to kind of get rid of some of these people that are running for office.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Just wait a cotton and pick a minute. We've discussed this before, and I don't know anyone that does hits for hire.
Oh, hits? No, I'm not talking about killing anybody. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just digging up some dirt on Ronnie P. Silage and Earl and on Prairie Ann.
What about Trump and Hillary?
Trump and Hillary? We don't need any more dirt on them. There's plenty of dirt. There's lots of dirt on them.
Well, I charge $500 a day, or $500 an hour for you.
Yeah, well, yeah. Don't worry. We'll take care of that.
Yeah.
We've got we got a deep pocket in this, and then the Comb Over Society, which are they're big players,
Okay.
Yeah. And that's the reason why Trump was so upset when they endorsed me.
Okay then, but no welching on the bill. Exactly what type of dirt do they dig up on them?
Well, on Hillary and Trump, there's not much left, but on everybody else, just dirt, any kind of dirt. If they sneezed wrong in the last 10 years, I want to know about it. Just
and
dirt.
just what are you going to do with the information?
Yeah, now, don't worry about that part. That's what I'm going to take care of. I'm going to take care of that. Don't worry. Yeah.
Wilma, will you get that? Wilma, could you get the phone? KLUK TV.
What, answering your own phone calls, are you?
Cousin John, where are you? I've been trying to get a hold of you all week.
I've been trying to track down Minnie and that no-good, low-down brother of mine.
Any luck?
No. That goober, he talked Minnie into buying a private jet. He's flying her all over the place. Got close in Cincinnati the other day. Slipped through my fingers, that slimy bugger. So, how's my empire doing?
What?
It's okay, I guess.
Well, what's that supposed to mean? Listen, I left you in charge of everything. My chicken business, KLUK TV and radio, the Daily Boar, even my house.
Well, I've been kind of busy with all this campaign stuff going on.
All right, yeah, but Earl's leading the polls, right?
Not exactly.
I left specific instructions. Get his ads on KLUK TV and plaster his mug all over every newspaper that we deliver.
Well, we did. We are. But all the other candidates kind of threatened to sue us unless we gave them equal time.
Lawyer Ed threatened to sue me?
Lawyer Ed, Ronnie, Prairie Ann. It's been a real nightmare here, John.
So what did you do?
Well, I charged them all an arm and a leg to make the commercials, and then I'm running their ads between 1 a.m. and 5 a.m.
Good thinking. Making a little extra revenue to pump into Earl's campaign can't hurt anything. So, but who's running Cluck and Pluck?
Oh, Willie Odom.
Willie Odom? That thief, he robbed my bank at gunpoint.
Well, he did mention he had some business dealings with you during his interview.
Listen, Sergio. Minnie was sighted yesterday in Arizona, so I don't have time to come back there and fix your mess. Fire Odom, get a hold of Plow, and see if he can come and take over the chicken business until I get back.
But...
No buts. Listen, I gotta go. My plane's getting ready to leave. Just do it!
I'm taking my break. You're on your own. Hello, this is Norma.
Thanks for taking my call, Norma.
I suppose you're trying to get dirt on Lawyer Ed for Cousin John. Well, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told him. I'm not doing none of this for free.
Well, no, actually, Lawyer Ed hired me to find dirt on Ronnie P. and Earl and Prairie Ann. Why? What do you have on Lawyer Ed?
Oh, no, you don't. You're not tricking me into giving out any information when you get paid $500 a day.
Who told you what I charge?
I have my sources, and you're barking up the wrong tree, bub, because I only have dirt on Lawyer Ed.
Norma, your orders are piling up and the lunch crowd's hungry.
Yeah, I got 10 minutes.
So, what skeletons do you have in your closet you can share on those other three candidates?
Who cares about the other three candidates? Everyone knows their secrets. I'm just going to expose Lawyer Ed's seedy underbelly.
Seedy underbelly? What in the world has he done?
No. You're going to have to read the paper just like everybody else. I sold the exclusive to the Daily Boar, and they're breaking the story tomorrow.
Well, isn't that a fine kettle of fish? Will Johnny Happening find anything to report to Lawyer Ed? And will Norma be living the high life on the money she made from her Daily Boar exclusive? I guess we'll find out after the break. Get ready, because just when you thought you'd gotten the cockleburs out of your overalls, they're now on TV. That's right. This is one weed you won't want to pull. The Cocklebur Morning Show, with hosts who deliver a mix of news, entertainment, and information about the communities throughout our story country. Now on this station and the web.
This program is made possible in part by Swine Tales Publication, the proud publisher of Sweet Swine County maps and plat books, now publishing authors from throughout Sweet Swine County. Swinetail Publications is now making plans for their next book tour, and they may be held in these small towns with the release of Earl Steps Out, My Story by Earl Silo. Born and raised in Sweet Swine County, he never saw any reason to leave. After all, what could be better than good old Split Hoof? Oh, sure, he's considered going to Newport for the annual running of the Pigs Festival. And he said he does enjoy a good pig race now and again. But when it came right down to it, he just couldn't make himself get all gussied up and drive 10 miles just to see some other farmer's pigs race. Then he met Cassidy Davis, and she convinced him that he needed to get out of Sweet Swine and step out. She held his hand, so to speak, which got him out of Sweet Swine but into hot water with his best girl, Clarice. But that's a whole nother story. Each of these towns are being considered for a book signing because of the information found on the best source about small towns of the Midwest. To learn about these towns, visit destinationsmalltown.com.
Who are these people and what are they doing? Well, they're talk show hosts, tourists, celebrities, and reporters from your neighboring county of Sweet Swine. Yes, I said Sweet Swine County, and they're sharing what they've learned about the businesses and points of interest in the small towns of the Midwest. Learn all that they learned on destinationsmalltown.com.
What's Cooking? A KLUK TV production. Starring Abby Appetite, Lenny and Lola Leftover. Their destination, outside Sweet Swine County. Their purpose, to share their discoveries of the best cafes, restaurants, bakeries, supper clubs, and night spots. It all began when they realized food options in Sweet Swine County were limited. Now you can learn what they learned, with hundreds of food options. What's Cooking? In living color on the web.
This program has been made possible by Purdue University, Sweet Swine County's Institute of Higher Learning, with 3 classroom trailers that can accommodate up to 9 students each. To learn more, visit sweetswinescoop.com.
Welcome back to As the Corn Grows. Now, we join Cassidy as she is about to break the biggest news Sweet Swine has heard since Marvin Monroe's buffalo creamed Clem Johnson's VW.
And at this time, it is still unclear whether it was Mrs. Bittersweet's cat or the squirrel that started the initial argument. This has been Thank you. Oh. Well, I have just been informed that all 4 of the Sweet Swine presidential candidates wish to make an important announcement at this time. KLUK will be joining each candidate via satellite. Our first candidate will be Ronnie P. Silage. Ronnie, are you there?
Well, yes, I am, Miss Cassidy, and I must say you look lovely today.
Oh, thank you, Ronnie. I understand you have an important announcement to make concerning your campaign.
Yes, I do, Miss Cassidy, and to all of my loyal followers out there in TV land, I come to you tonight with a heavy heart. I have to admit that during this campaign, I've been leading a double life. I've been campaigning my heart out every day, shaking babies, kissing hands, doing all of that. But at night, in all my waking hours, I've been working as hard as I can to undermine my own campaign.
Ronnie, could you maybe speed up your announcement?
Yes, I can, but I think this poem says it best. I tried my best to beat the rest, but I just...
Ronnie, no, not poetry announcement.
Oh, all right. Nobody wants my poetry. Okay. My party cut me loose when they found out that I was secretly campaigning for Prairie Ann. That's right. You know, I have loved Prairie Ann my whole life, and in my heart of hearts, I just could not bear to watch her shed a tear as I won the election.
But why in the world would you think you would win the election?
Because I'm the people's candidate. Come on, remember? You know, more mileage with silage.
Ronnie, do not, and I can't emphasize this enough, do not break into poetry again.
Oh, Prairie Ann, your giddy-up got me from the get-go.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Brand in our hearts for the age.
What a shocker. I've also just been informed that Lawyer Ed is refusing to make a statement to the press. As we all know, the Daily Boar ran a shocking story about Lawyer Ed recently in their Monday edition. Sources revealed that it was Nosy Norma from Edie's Cafe that broke the story and sold it to the Daily Boar, currently owned by Robert John Olson. The story effectively outed Lawyer Ed to the members of the Comb Over Society of Sweet Swine County. The article indicated that Lawyer Ed is totally bald and has been wearing a toupee to secure his leadership role in the prestigious Comb-Over Society. Lawyer Ed has yet to make a public response to these allegations, which leads one to believe that the story is true. As a side comment, I have personally always maintained that the man is legally bald, and this new information just validates my point. I've just been informed that we will be joining Prairie Ann Smakovich at her headquarters. Prairie Ann, are you there?
Yes, Cassidy, I'm here, and oh, thank you so much for letting me make this announcement nationwide.
Yes, well, you do understand that KLUK TV will only be going out to citizens of Sweet Swine County. We're not national.
What? It's not nationwide?
Sweet Swine County. That's all we cover.
Only Sweet Swine County? Really? Really? Oh, well, whatever. Okay, everybody, to my devoted followers, it has come to my attention through the Gullible Guilt Party that I have been slipping in the polls. But it's rigged. Hello, it's rigged. Everybody knows that. But they have demanded that I give up my keen fashion sense and I start wearing dowdy pantsuits to all my political events. Giddy up! What gives? And I'm sure you are just as shocked as I am about this whole revelation. How can America be jealous of itself if I'm wearing dowdy pantsuits? Giddy up! So, after hours and hours and hours of deliberation, I have no other choice but to step down as a presidential candidate for the United States of America. And now I have decided that I am going to devote all my time into promoting this little gem, How to Be Jealous of Yourself. And Cassidy, it's also available in paperback now.
So, let me get this straight. You're dropping out of the presidential race because you cannot pick your own wardrobe?
Oh, Cass, it's way more than that. You need to get the big picture, hon. How can Americans force people to squelch their inner light? That is just not what I'm about. I could never be about that. And you can read all about that in Chapter 7 of my book, How to Be Jealous of Yourself.
Is that even possible?
Oh, you betcha.
Speaking of which, I've just received word that Earl Silo is also about to address campaign workers. Earl, are you there?
Yes, I am, Miss Cassidy. And I'm here to announce that the fickle finger of fate has stepped in and helped me make what I consider a very gut-wrenching decision.
The fickle finger of fate? Really?
Well, maybe Lady Luck would be a better description of the events that led up to this moment. You know, last Saturday night, I was down at Clem's Feed Store, like I always do on a Saturday night, and I was having me a Diablo sandwich and a Dr. Pepper.
Earl, as much as we'd all love to hear about your Saturday night plans, what, pray tell, was this gut-wrenching decision you made?
Well, I'm getting there. I was just down there, like I say, on every Saturday night. I was just munching away on my sandwich when I decided to go hog wild and buy me one of them there Mega Colonel scratch-off tickets.
And that's when Lady Luck stepped in?
Oh, you bet it did. It was huge. There I was, scratching, and you know, when I got to the last Colonel, there I was, the Mega winner.
Earl, are you telling us that you scratched $1 million winner?
No, who needs $1 million? I won me $500 worth of Sweet Swine bucks.
$500? You're giving up your political career and a shot at the presidency for $500? What did the Cautious Chicken Party have to say about that?
Well, you know, they were actually pretty supportive, given everything that they were going to lose, you know, with me stepping out of the ring and all. But, you know, I've got $500 now, so I can buy that cabin back up there on Swine Lake and spend the rest of my days fishing right here in Sweet Swine County.
That's your story. You're taking your $500 and buying a cabin.
Yep. Look out, walleyes. Here I come.
And your withdrawal has nothing to do with the fact that if you did win big, and that's a big if, you'd have to travel outside of Sweet Swine County?
No. It's that fickle finger of fate thing, like I said.
Well, there you have it, folks. In the last 15 minutes, all 4 of the previously declared Sweet Swine candidates that were running for president have withdrawn. This has been Cassidy Davis for KLUK News. All right, everyone, pay up. They all dropped out. So fork it over, losers. I called it.
Cassidy, we're still on the air.
What do you mean we're still on?
We're still live.
Cut to a commercial. Just turn the camera off.
Stretch.
There isn't any more news. Oh, for Pete's sake. This has been Cassidy Davis reporting for KLUK TV. Cut.
Well, at least we still have Trump and Hillary, right? Will Cassidy recover from her impromptu on-air commentary? Find out next time on As the Corn Grows!
The lifestyles led in the small towns and counties of the Midwest are like no other. But we seldom hear about the points of interest and businesses located in these towns. Well, there's one TV station that's made it their mission to make sure the stories of the small towns of the Midwest are told, Cluck TV. That's right, Cluck TV, located in the neighboring county of Sweet Swine. See all the towns that are covered on KLUKTV.com.
Lenny Leftover here, filing my latest report of what's cooking. I and my fellow reporters have discovered incredible nightclubs and historic bars in small towns. Now you can learn what we've learned about nightlife options in small towns of the Midwest on CluckTV.com.
Get ready, because now you can see a late-night talk show filmed in front of a discerning yet agreeable studio audience. Split Hoof tonight. Cousin John and his incomparable sidekick, Earl Silo, interview a roster of guests who make appearances that you won't want to miss. Now on this station and the web.
This program is made possible in part by Swine Tales Publication, the proud publisher of Sweet Swine County maps and plat books, now publishing authors from throughout Sweet Swine County. Swinetail Publications is now making plans for their next book tour, and they may be held in these small towns with the release of My Slow Descent from Hollywood to KLUK TV by Sergio Furlione. Born in Italy, he immigrated to the United States early in his career. With over a dozen films to his credit, Hollywood readily embraced his directional style. Within a year, he was working on a monumental project with some of the top talent in the business. With 2 Oscars for direction under his belt and more than a few starlets on his arm, he experienced an unparalleled degree of success. After his second marriage to the darling of the silver screen ended, he found himself searching for the meaning in life. Then, after a series of unfulfilling love affairs, he met and married the love of his life, only to have happiness slip through his fingers when his wife was forced to enter the witness protection program during their honeymoon in Paris. It was this event that would change his career and his life path forever. Leaving the bright lights of Hollywood behind him, he found himself moving to Sweet Swine County to work as the creative director for a small market station, KLUK TV. Each of these towns are being considered for a book signing because of the information found on the best source about small towns of the Midwest. To learn about these towns, visit destinationsmalltown.com.
Get ready, because now you can watch a full of fun daytime talk show that shares the latest and greatest news about the people, places, and events found all over our story country. The Women of Sweet Swine County, hosted by 3 sassy ladies that tell small town stories with big town attitude. Now on this station and the web.
This program has been made possible by the Swine Song Commune, where musicians, artists, and hippie types live together and share their passions. To learn more, visit the online magazine at sweetswinescoop.com.